Hey, just ordinary friends and fam. We're back. And yes, we are adding on to the win streak. We're at 58 now, except for we had a tie last war. It's unfortunate. They did do really well. I think they got to 83 attacks, and our defenses couldn't quite hold up as good as before. But my base still got 3 defense, so 4 total defenses, and yeah, we're starting to feel the balance changes that they put in, the nerfs and the buffs, and man, it's tough. I think it's gonna give a little bit of a 6 defenses there by Adam. He was the last one to get tripled. Actually, he was the last man standing, but 7 from NATO. And it's honestly, guys, I could sit here and post links all day long about the same bases that we have, but it's just luck. Like, these bases, they just circle around. Some clans just have good luck against them. Some have bad hitters against them. It's just like, it's ups and downs. I'll share as many bases as I can and will be beneficial for you all. But I don't know. There's just so much up and down. I mean, the Emoticam base, the one that he had 11 defenses yesterday on our last war, it's a pretty common Legend League base, and granted it defends a whole lot, but still, you would have figured out of 11 attacks somebody would have tripled just because it's such a common Legend League base, but I'll post as many as I can. It's just tough because it's just right now the state of the game is just wild with how easy it is to triple, and luckily we're starting to see it come down a little bit, because I think that's going to help out quite a bit, just because, especially hard mode. I don't know if you guys watched the warm-up qualifiers this morning, but the average war was 11 to 12. I mean, we're talking, it is hard to triple on hard mode, and I think that's the right way to do it, because if you're playing competitive, then you're going to be playing in a different type of mode rather than what we all play in Legend League and whatnot. So I don't know. I think it's the right call. I think it's going to make for some entertaining wars and competitions coming up, just because you're going to have a lot more defenses. But in comparison to Legend League, I need to find a new Legend League army. I'm still doing the RC charge, and man, I'm struggling with it with the drags now. So I think I'm going to go back to my old Root Rider strat. I was very successful with that, but I was looking for a change of pace with the new meta and the new troops. So might as well give it a shot and see how it goes. So Ka, of course, nothing phases him. I mean, this guy is just a triple, king. I mean, he just does so well. So so this was against Skyland-VN. I think it was a Vietnam clan, and they did really well. They obviously perfect ward against us, but and it's tough, right? Because last war we got a really good, we held by 2 defenses, and then we got perfect ward on this one. So we'll just kind of go in and out. Hopefully keep gaining onto our win streak. I mean, at this rate, we might beat our win streak record of 87 in 3 months. Just every other war is a perfect war or tie. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's the goal. And I hope you guys are getting excited, because tomorrow is Sunday, and they're going to be doing the qualifiers, and I'm really excited to see what that's going to consist of, because I think a lot of these clans are going to be... I think hard mode's going to give a lot of people a run for their money, to be honest. I think that there's going to be a lot changing. I think that even the elite clans are going to feel this pretty bad. And it's hard to be... how do I describe this? It's hard because, everyone is practicing the game, unless you're doing friendly challenges on a hard mode in Legend League or in wars and stuff. And then when you go into hard mode, it's just a whole different ballgame. So you really have to practice hard mode. These elite teams, they really need to practice hard mode, because it's kind of giving them a false sense of triple. They can't triple these bases. Here's that base that held for 11 times, just a little bit different format. But you really need to practice hard mode in order to get successful on triples and stay consistent, because right now regular wars, Legend League, it doesn't matter. It's a whole different game when you're playing on hard mode than it is playing Legend League and war. So I don't know. It's gonna create some challenges. I think the people that are playing on esports teams really need to stay consistent with only playing on like friendly, challenging hard mode, because that's the only way they're going to be successful and to properly feel these changes. So I'm excited to see what it brings, though. I'm all about the entertainment. I think it's going to be super cool. And yeah. But Smitty, this is the guy that I was talking about. Is like a newer ad. I actually played with him in Halls of Justice back in the actually the old days. He was a part of like our old Wirewolves clan that we were involved with. So it's cool seeing all these people come back. You know, like Alec came back, the German gentleman who, you know, we used to do esports and tournaments with, and yeah, so it's cool to see all these people come back and, you know, thrive in just ordinary, because it's just, you know, look at this war log. You know, whether it's regular wars, 100% all the way down 149 days, and it goes even past that, right? And then war log for CWL, first, second, first. You know, 1 second place in the entire last essentially year of CWL. So that's wild, man. That's wild. I'm so thankful for this clan and how good these people are. Here we go with Ruthless. Again, this was another good ad a couple months ago, and Ruthless actually participated in Champs 1 with us in Warlock, and did a very good job. We'll see. We're gonna start gauging people's interest to see what the next lineup is going to be for our CWL. I already went through and made the roster, but I just need to verify, like, you know, hey, who's good for this, who's not good for this, and then we'll go from there. So I am going to be recording another video right after this, and it's going to be showcasing some more bases that I recommend, whether that's for Legend League or Wars. So stay tuned for that. There are going to be a lot of OP bases. You know, but like I said, guys, you know, I am trying to provide you with the best bases that come across that, you know, we can, but in the same breath, there's two factors that I'll say is, number one, you know, I can't give up our number one bases, because one, we probably bought them through base packs, and you know, we're using them for our wars, and we don't want our enemies to look on the channel and say, oh yeah, there's all the traps, this is how we perfect war them, you know, oh, they have it for friendly challenges, you know, whatever the case is. And then number two, it all just depends on the attacker, guys. I've said it over and over again. You know, I'll post as many good bases as possible, but honestly, when it comes down to it, if you have a very good attacker, it really doesn't matter what your defense is. It doesn't matter what the base is, you know, unless it's tailor-made to them specifically. So, you know, we'll provide the best ones as possible, and I'll usually do like bases maybe once a week, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. It just kind of depends on what is going on in real life. But yeah, it's just it is what it is, right? Man, I love these fireballs. They're so good. Except for I think he missed the fireball there. Was he trying to go for that, or was he trying to go for the mono and enemy CC? I believe he was trying to go for the mono and the enemy CC, because typically that's just the target. You don't want to go for everything else. But still, he tripled. I mean, great job, Cam. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. You getting after it, no matter what that is. You know, I'm going to go for a run a little bit later with the dogs. Got a good, I think, 4-mile run with them yesterday. Starting to get into the grind for race season. Man, Cam was throwing this attack. He dropped a freeze spell in the corner there when he was trying to throw the Royal Champ, the RC. But he still tripled, so good for him. Oh, it's funny because he's going to watch this video and he knows I'm going to give him shit for it. So that's funny. Yeah, guys, I hope you're having a good weekend. You're getting out there doing something to stay fit. You know, we kind of got hit with a random snowstorm last night, which actually was really bad. It was Valentine's Day, and I took the wifey and the daughter to frozen yogurt place right around the corner in Castle Rock, and we had a really good time. And on our way home, it just came out of nowhere. So yeah, guys, so this is going to be a little bit shorter of a video. I hope you guys liked watching this. We just showed the top 5 against them, and now we have a new war against Parson Wolf 3, and this one looks like it might be another draw. They're on a 12 win streak, and they're Champs 1, so yeah, we'll see. It might be a draw. Not really sure who these people are, but they're from Iran, so we will make sure to perfect war them quickly. All right, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good weekend. Stay tuned for the next YouTube video on the updated basis.